That one yeah, me call it the ultimate con. You see, love, it can cause you to make some irrational decisions sometimes, you know. This recap right here is of a lady who met a Jamaican, fell deeply in love with said Jamaican, but then it cost her in the end. This lady right here is a lady in the UK. And viewers, this story, I gonna have you shaking your head, wondering, what the hell? Take a listen to this one right here. Our Jamaican lover pull off the ultimate con on her. Now, ladies, over the years, we always have this stigma when it comes to Jamaican man. Maybe, should I say it's a stigma or should I say it's a fact? I don't know. But we always hear people from all the foreign countries always say, yo, Jamaican man know how to deliver when it comes down to the bedroom action. See it? So, over international ladies, you know, foreign country woman always want a Jamaican man. Unless them have a friend who had a bad experience with a Jamaican man, so them say, yo, I'm not go that way because me hear too much about them. You see what I say? But for the one them who never had no bad experience, them always want a Jamaican man. That is something we know as a fact. You see, no matter where you come from, you could have come from Canada, you could have come from the UK, you could have come from anywhere. Foreign woman always want a Jamaican man. That is just the fact. I've always said this before, where we say most men in Jamaica, them always try to talk to girls online, especially since being online became the thing. Zine, a Jamaican man always want to talk to a girl online. Worse if a Canada she come from or the UK or one of them places there. You know, a Jamaican man always want, you know, talk to them kind of woman there. You see, and there is no shortage of Canadian, you know, British, American, or whichever, even Russian or Chinese. There is no shortage of woman where want Jamaican man out there. So here we go on now. As me always tell you now, once you hear me come with something, you know, there is always something behind it. You know, can never ever forward and not expect say something now go there behind what me come with. Now, there was this young lady. Well, I guess I shouldn't call her a young lady, but the person who may get it from is the young lady who will tell me what I go on. So, present day today, the woman in her 60s. But when she met the young man that we speak of, she was in her 40s. Now, what go on is that, you know, they always say, yo, the cougar them out there want a young boy and all them things. But with this situation, that wasn't really the case. What really happened is this. The woman, she's a British citizen, born and raised, right? In her 40s, been in a happy marriage for a period of time. Then her marriage start to deteriorate. You understand? Things stop for work out, her husband start to treat her bad and things like that. They quick, fast and hurry, it boiled down to she and her husband get a divorce. You know, things get to her, you understand, and she decides, say, yo, you know, she can't take it. She want a break from the UK. You understand? She want to travel and go clear her head. And she say, you know, she figure, say, yo, she got to make a one trip to the island of wood, sun, and water, and people. I said wood. Right? She decides that she want to take a one trip to the island of wood, sun, and water. Right? So, she book a one trip and say, alright, she'll fly down to Jamaica with no intention of go shacking up with no man, no intention to go look no man or nothing like that, but she just go down there to clear her mind and relax and enjoy Jamaica for a little bit. She said when she reach Jamaica, right? When she woodland and water, woodland, sun and water, because you don't know those them always fly down for the hot sun too. See, especially from the UK. Now listen. She goes so boom now, fly down, stay in an all-inclusive hotel, right? Everything included. You know, because she have her money like that and thing up, right? Boom now, she did it. She said she did it for 2 weeks. The woman did there spend 2 weeks in the hotel. She said the first day she reached, she meet a guy who is working in the hotel, you know, fairly young, in her 20s. Now, as me say, she in her 40s, him in her 20s. You understand? Him not nowhere close to 30 yet. Right? But him in his 20s. Working at the hotel. You know, she meet him the first day. He was so pleasant. You know, talk to her so nice and thing. And, you know, him and I get along all right. You know, the second day now, she said she actually had a real conversation with the young man now, and him, you know, tell her about the place and stuff like that. And she said she just did like, she never know nobody at Jamaica. You understand? She liked the way how him deal with her. So she said she like how the young man, you know, treat her in a Jamaica and thing like that. So, you know, she and him start to have some regular conversations while she there on the trip. She said the third day of the trip now, the young man said to her, say, well, you know, let me take you out, you know, after, because what happens is, them always say, them fi stay upon the hotel premises and don't wander too far, you understand, stay close to the hotel or on the hotel premises, you understand. So she said she enjoyed the trip because of him, because if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't get to go see Jamaica the way in which him bring her, go show her Jamaica and make she get to enjoy places that she would have never see, because our own intention was to just relax at the hotel in a rush, right, and not go nowhere. But she said the young man bring her out and show her the town and thing, and she had an awesome time, but none of the times where they must spend together. This is only the third day of our trip now, you know, right? This is only the third day of our trip now being in Jamaica. She said while she did now, she had full joy herself, and none of the interactions with them have is nothing sexual, no kind of sexual conversations or nothing like that. It's just, you know, a mutual friendship them are built between one another. So she said she did now after the third day, and because the hotel policy is that you cannot go out with the workers, you understand, deal with them on premises. After that, you're not supposed to have no communication with them other than on the premises. So she said the third day now, after she and the brother go out now, you know, him bring her out the night and thing. So she take him number now and she and him start to have casual conversations over the phone. But the whole time, it was still nothing sexual. It was still nothing relationship-wise. He was just telling her about Jamaica and telling her how nice Jamaica is and telling her about himself and stuff like that. So she gets so love to talk to him, right? And so she never felt that kind of feeling, especially since start to go bad with her husband. She said she never feel that kind of attention there from no other man other than her husband, and then that got bad. So she just did love the way how he must show her attention and interested for talk to her, right? She said the whole time she did that, she just get for like the youth. She said now, in the second week of being there, as I said, 2 weeks now she did there, you know. In the second week of being there, she said, because she can't interact with the young man too much off premises, or even on premises, what she start to do now, she says she even start to order room service to her room and specifically ask for him deliver it because she want to see him come to her room. But still nothing sexual in a sexual manner, she said. Right? Boom now, the young man go in her room one day. When she go there now, bring her food or she order, go up there. She don't really want no room service, you know. But just because she want to see him, she say, yo, she continuously order room service, just for him forward. She said now, one day now, this is the second week of her being in Jamaica now. Only 2 weeks, this is the second week. She said one day now, homeboy bring some room service come to her room, and, you know, she kick off a little conversation with him, and she start to tell him, you know, how she like how him talk to her and stuff like that, and, you know, she understands she older than him, so it's definitely not that kind of connection between them, but them obviously have a friendship. And the youth say, yeah man, you know, you seem like a nice lady, you're cool. You see? So she has said, she got so comfortable with him that she started to tell him about her husband's situation and how things went bad, right? And she said, she start break down in her tears and start explain to him how sad she feel, and you know she always feel lonely sometimes, especially since she divorced her husband. So she said now, my boy said to her, say, babes, me tell you something. You're a nice looking woman, right? Me not care what you talk about the age part, right? You're a nice looking woman, and me tell you something. Any man ready to have you and let go off of you is an idiot, a fame loss, right? And she said she felt so good because it did sound like such sweet words coming from him, and him accent just a flew off of him tongue and all of that. You see what I say? And she just loved the way how him said that to her, and she felt so special, right? And she said, my boy said, listen me, if I did me or your man, I would have never let go of you, no matter what. Me nah let go for you. You see, me understand you say age difference and all of this, but yo, me woulda never let go for you. See? Boom now. She said she felt so connected to the young man that she did there and have a regular conversation with him and she just feel herself get closer and closer and closer to him. She said the conversation get so sweet and she get carried away a little bit and she lean in towards him to kiss him. But she said because she said that happened not because she did hot up and well one man, but because of everything we did go on with her, she felt like she was a bit vulnerable. You see what I say? And all of that. So she said she lean in and, attempt to kiss him a little bit and him back off. And when him back off, she said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I hope you don't take offense to it or whatever. And him said, no, man, babes. I would do it, but here what? You don't know, say, me no want you feel like, say, me a rush or I try to push you in or nothing. You understand? Me a come on to you. You see, let's just take things slow, Me like you, but let's just take things slow. Remember now, she in her 40s, him in her 20s, nowhere close to 30 yet. My boy back off. She said when him said that to her, she said, oh my God, did he actually say that? I can't believe that him say him no want for rush. And she said, nah. And she said she was a nice, sexy, even though she in her 40s, she did round up and thing and look good. So she said, yo, she think normally a Jamaica moon are ready for mount her up like one stallion right away, right there. So you see worse that she make the first move. You understand? So because my boy kinda, back off and I say, let's take it slow, man, babes. We don't want you feel like say me force you into anything or push you into nothing or whatever. So she said that even draw her even closer, right? She goes so boom now and say, all right, now she are 2 weeks up and she have to go back home. See, so she have to go back home at the UK now, right? But not before she disclosed all her information to homeboy and tell homeboy everything. My mama tell you say she explained to him what go on with her husband and the divorce and all of that. Remember say she explained all of what go on with her husband and the divorce and all of them things there, See it? So my boy find out how wealthy she is in the UK, how much businesses she have, what her husband give her out of the divorce settlement and all of that. You understand? So him know all of that. So she decide now say she gonna leave and go back to the UK. She said the whole time she there at the UK, him and her have regular phone conversations, but it's never nothing pressuring, never nothing sexual, never nothing where she make him feel like say him really just hot up for throw some fire under wood. You understand what I say? Nothing like that. She said she just felt like him just was the perfect man for her. You see what I say? So she said she did there and the whole time she there in the UK, I just him there on her mind and she just ready for one go back to Jamaica. She said the whole time, about 6 months past she there in the UK, she and him have conversations back to back, same way. Nothing sexual. And she said what really draw her to him even more, the whole time him and her converse, him never one time say, babes, say things rough down here, say you can't send me £1 £2 or £1 £5 or £10. She said him never one day said that to her, right? So she said she look on all of these things and she said, wait the man, this is not the typical Jamaican what I heard about. This guy treat me really good while I was in Jamaica for 2 weeks. We still communicate. Him never had to have sex with me. Back home, him nah ring down my phone and beg me for money. So she said she at one point say, something? She a go put it forward to him and she call him and she say, babe, listen. I understand that, things can be rough in Jamaica sometimes. So I want to send something for you, I want to send some money to you. So I'm going to wire something to Western Union for you and, let you get some money. She said, my boy said, nah, man, babes. Nah, man, me are the man. More you understand, say, me are the man. And the man supposed to take care of the woman. And me want come there, so come take care of you. Me no want your money. Make your money stay away there. She said, oh my God. It's like him just saying all the perfect things. It's like him know exactly what to say. And she said everything where my boy say just drawing even more. She said not a night no pass where she and him no have a conversation on the phone. And every conversation them have, she never hear no other woman in the background. She never hear him say, yo, me have to go call you back because me have to go do something. Nothing like that. She and him dey on the phone for hours and just a converse. And it's never no sexual topics. It's just like them just can talk for hours and hours and hours. And him never asks her for no money. So all of these things just intertwine and make the woman a fall for him even more. She said she did now. She a boil up inside because she want to see him. She don't left too long. So she said, alright, she a go plan back a trip and go back. The woman said, alright, no. She did it. And too much months done pass. She can't take the phone conversations no more. She want to go see him. So she plan a trip to go back to Jamaica, go visit him. She called him and said, alright babe, I'm planning a trip to come to Jamaica because I want to see you. I can't take it. You understand? I need to see you. So she's boom now. Remember, you know, the two of them never have no kind of sexual connection, no kind of sexual intercourse, nothing at all, you know. Right? Go back to Jamaica if you go spend some time with him. While she there at Jamaica with him, my boy a ball her out. My boy a bring her to the hottest parties. My boy a bring her out for dinner. My boy a do all these things. And she say, to this day, she don't touch a dollar. She said even when she reach for her purse, my boy said, no man babes, I got this. You don't have to worry about none of that. I got you. You see, she said everywhere she go for the whole time when she there at Jamaica with him, I spend everything. She said she not touch a dollar what she carried there. And she said at one point she felt so bad because she knows the Jamaicans not have it easy like that. And you know, she know her situation was way better than Femon because she was wealthy like that. You understand? So she did feel bad, and I said to him, say, let me, you know, cover some of the bills sometimes. She said, my boy insists, and I said, no. You understand? She said, no. He must say, no, you don't need to touch none of that. Me got this. You're there with me right now. Me I go treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. Me I go make you see how Jamaican man treat woman. You see me I say? So she said, oh my God. She fall for him right then and there. She fall for him right then and there. Listen now. The woman don't get hooked right there, so. See? The woman don't get hooked right then and there. Right? So, her trip at Jamaica end, she went back to the UK and she decided, say, here what? She's going to do what it takes in order to get her perfect man where she there every day. She can't deal with this phone thing no more. Months done pass and them attack over phone. She go back to Jamaica. When she go back to Jamaica, it was the very same feeling like when them on the phone, like not different. You understand? So she said, this too perfect. Me can't make him stay at Jamaica and me there, so. Me I go fight, me I go do whatever it takes to get him when me there. The woman go back, she talk with her lawyer, all of these things, get everything in place. She fly down, go married to him. You understand? When she go married to him, them have big wedding and all of that. She go back to the UK, then him follow after. While them there, she said them have the perfect marriage. Nothing has changed about my boy. My boy still treat her the same way how him treat her at Jamaica. You understand? She said nothing no changed about him. She said, oh my God, this guy have to be one of a kind, one in a million. You understand? So she said, she did it with him and she said to him, say, babes, listen, while I was in Jamaica, you treated me like a queen. So while you're here now in my hometown or my homeland, I'm going to treat you like my king. So while you're here, I don't want you to work. Right? She said, while you're here, I don't want you to work. You don't have to work. You won't be in need of anything. You understand? She said, my boy did look hesitant about that, and I tell her, I say, yo, you know, me not really grow that way there. You know, me are the kind of man where believe in a hunting for my own and thing. And she said, no, babes, listen, you'll be totally fine. You have no reason to work. You understand? She said, no, boom, no. My boy said, all right, and him dead now and everything, all right, and thing. And she said, she make sure, say, my boy no want thing for nothing. Right? There is nothing where one boy wanting for. If a straw in a ear at him, she make sure say that get fixed before he start hurt him too much. You understand? Him have him money, him get the most fancy rides, him have clothes, him have shoes, him have everything. She make sure say him alright. And she said with all of that, him not change none at all. Him still treat her the way him treat her when she there at Jamaica. So you know that thing say, by the time him reach in the UK, him would have switched cause him done reach, right? My boy no switch none at all. Him there I play the card just the same way, and the woman a fall deeper and deeper and deeper in him web. Right? She said she did there, and you know him still treat her like a queen and she treat him like him king, and them have the ultimate relationship. Everything perfect between the two of them. Now, after a period of time, while them there, she said she never one time see him move secretive like him have another woman. Never one time overhear him on a phone call and it even sound like he's another woman or anything like that. She just always knows that him a gear him full undivided attention and never have no time for nobody else but she. Right? She said now, some time passed and her husband died, which was the first husband now where she divorced, who did own all the businesses and all these things. Now when she divorced him, you know, so she get some things in the settlement, so she did all right. She did have some good piece of chain sit down pan. She did have, you know, couple businesses sit down pan. She did have the house, the big house where she live in. You understand, probably couple apartments, stuff like that where she win in the settlement because her first husband was wealthy, right? When her husband died, the first husband, I should say, our ex-husband then, let's say it right. When our ex-husband died, our lawyer contact her and tell her she need to come to him offices. She got the office, go meet with the lawyer. Turns out the ex-husband left everything in her fear name. She never have no children, him never have no children. The ex-husband left everything in her fear name. When I say everything, I mean every single thing where the man own left in a fear name. Right? Now, the lawyer gave her that information. She said, alright, she go back home. And when she go back home, she gave the lawyer a few instructions. And she go back home and she tell one boy, say, babes, listen, I want you to accompany by my lawyer's office tomorrow. Him say, alright. Right? When she got the lawyer's office, one boy sit down, lawyer in the office and thing, and him and I sit down and the lawyer pull her one side and said, can I have a conversation with you, Mrs. Chisholm? Right? Boom, now pull out Mrs. Chisholm and the lawyer said, are you sure you want to do this? The woman said, listen to me. You are my lawyer. I pay you to do what I tell you to do. So please do what I asked you to do. Lawyer said, okay. Go in. Lawyer draft up the paperwork them. Bring it come gear. Bring it come give one boy. Lawyer tell one boy if sign here, sign there, sign there, sign over here. So sign that paper here. Lift up the next 100 sheets, sign this. Lift up one next 500 sheets, sign it. When the lawyer come and tell one boy if sign up everywhere, right? One boy take the pen and him stop and him say, babes, hold on. Babes, you serious about this? You don't have to do this, you know. I don't want you to do this, you know, babes. This is not something that you really need for doing, you know. Right? So, she said, baby, listen to me. While I was in Jamaica, you treated me perfectly. You made me feel like I've never felt before. You made me feel like no man ever made me feel before. So everything that I'm doing right here, I am 100% sure about it. Homeboy said, all right, babes, no problem. Boom, now, the man signed up all of the documents. What the woman did was she signed over all her rights to him. Everything while her husband dead left here, she signed it over to him. Plus, all of what she win in the settlement from her divorce with her ex-husband. I wonder if somebody hear me. I wonder if somebody hear what I say a while ago. The woman signed over everything what the ex-husband left here in the will, and then she also signed over everything where she win in the divorce from her ex-husband to homeboy. Right? Yeah, man, Jordan. Sign over every single thing to him. Money, businesses, house, everything where in her name sign over to him. Remember when they meet, she has 60 plus, you know. Him was 20 plus. You understand? Couple years passed, so she feel like she a old woman, you know. You understand? So she so drop out and gone. So she want him live comfortable because him a give her happiness. Him treat her right over the years. You understand? So she feel like so she, you know, him never give her no reason for doubt him. Right? That go on now. Them go back home. You would have think one boy would have switched cause him done win, right? Nothing not change about him. Nothing not change about him. Homeboy was still the same way he was from the first day he meet her at Jamaica in the hotel. Him still not change. None at all. My boy they still a treat her like a queen same way. Nothing not change. Couple of years pass. You know, them still happy. She decides say she go on a trip with a few of her girlfriends where them normally go on a trip, you know, just to go clear them mind and thing. She and her girlfriend go on them girls trip. She fly out with her girlfriends and go where one boy give her a nice kiss and say, babes, you know, enjoy yourself, can't wait for you to come back and thing and, you know, have fun. Now this is where the twist begins. When she gone, right? When she gone with her girlfriend, gone fly out to the next island now, gone enjoy themselves with her girlfriend. The day she leave, she not hear from him. She reach where them a go, she not hear from him. And next day pass, she not hear from him. She call him nah pick up the call. She message him nah answer. Him nah call her and him nah answer her call them. So she said she dead and she start to get concerned. She start to get worried because she said this is not like him. You understand? She said this is not like him. Right? What is going on? Why is it that all of a sudden she can't reach him? Right? She said she call and she call and she call. And she said the whole time she dead it. Right? She said the whole time she did it, she had tried to reach him and it messed up her whole trip because it was a trip with her girlfriends where them supposed to enjoy and relax themselves and stuff. You know how rich people do it already. Them just fly out and just go floss and enjoy themselves and, you know, no stress. Right? She said she a call the man and not answer, not come through to her phone when she a call. She said she call and call and call, nah get no answer. She text and text and text and text, nah get no answer. So she said she couldn't deal with it no more. She said, yeah, hear me? She a go cut her trip short. She tell her girlfriends, listen, sorry, something have to be wrong. Something have to be wrong because this is not like him. I have to leave, I cannot stay. The woman cut her trip short, fly back home. When she reach, boom now, pull up, go to the door, pull out key, push in key in a key hole, the key wouldn't turn. Me say, when she reach, pull out her bunch of keys, push the key in the keyhole, the key would not turn in the keyhole. Right? So she say, she not understand this. She say, what? She wonder what happened. You know, because she say, alright, maybe, you know, something happened because probably that's the reason why he never had to answer him phone. So she started to get concerned. I wonder if there was a break-in and he had to change the locks or whatever. So she said, alright then. She had tried to call him, see him, we still not get no answer. So she said, alright. It'll get dark, you know, so she had go stay with one of her friends. And plus it was cold. So she said she had go, alright, chill with one of her friends for a couple hours until she think he's home. She gone now. Gone stay with her friend now. Couple hours apart. She still a call him, see him, we not get no answer. So she call all of the hospitals, right? In there in the hospital, never checked in the hospital. She called the police stations. Him never, you know, there was no reports with him name in the police station, nothing. So she said she wait until nightfall and she asked her friend to drop her back at the house. She said when she got the house, she noticed the lights was on, so she said, okay, great, that mean him there home. Tell her girlfriend, say, baby girl, you don't have to wait on me, you could go. You know, he's home right now. You see it, Jane? She said, you don't have to wait on me, you could go, he's home. So, you know, I'm just gonna go inside and, you know, get a shower and, you know, go get some rest because I'm really tired. So her friend said, you sure? She said, yeah man, I'm good, you can go. Boom, now go there, ring the doorbell, homeboy nah answer. Knock the door, homeboy still nah answer. So she said she texts him, and when she texts him again, the message was read this time, right? So when he read the message now, she sent him a next message and said, listen, I'm standing by the door. This is me knocking the door. Why are you not opening the door? Right? She said she started to get frustrated at this point now and start to bang on the door. Homeboy come and open the door, but the chain still there on the door same way. Right? Homeboy come open the door, but the chain still there crossway the door same way. So she's like, what, open the door. I'm outside. It is cold. I want to go inside and get a shower. I just came back. I've had on these dirty clothes all day. I want to make a change. I want to take a shower. Right? She said, my boy said to her, I said, sorry, I can't do that, you know. She said, what do you mean? I want to change. I want to take a shower. I want to take a bath. She said, my boy said, no, I can't. She said, listen, open the door. I'm outside freezing. Right? I need to get inside. Stop joking. She said the whole time she did it, she think a joke homeboy I make. You see what I say? She said, she goes to boom now and him open the door. When he open the door, she just go in straight in and go straight to her bedroom because she said she not even a pre what him do because she just think a joke him a make. Right? So she goes straight to the bedroom now to go take a nice bath and then come out and then have a conversation with her man because she did miss him so much and ray. When she bust in her room, not one piece of clothes belonging to her in there. All the furniture is there, downstairs, and the other rooms, and her bedroom, everything there the same way. But not one photograph in the picture frame will belong to she, no there. Not one piece of panty, not one piece of brassiere, not one dress, not one skirt, no there. Homeboy walk in, and she said, what's going on? Where are my stuff? My boy come in and swing one key in front of her so and put it in her palm and say, your things there in one storage facility at such and such. You can go there, go get them. You see? She said, what are you talking about? What do you mean my stuff is at a storage facility? Right? She said, yeah, you can go get him. Say, yeah, you can go get your things, them they are the storage facility, you know, I put them right there. So you see? She said, you're crazy. This is my house. How can you put me out of my house? My boy said, I think you have it backwards, you know. This is my house. She said she feel like said the whole world drop on her at that moment. The whole world drop on her at that moment. The woman dropped down to her knees and start to scream out. Right? And my boy just turned to her and say, you know, touch her upon her shoulder and say, you know, my girl. Me I gotta ask if you really just stop the bug and nice in my house till, you know, before me have to call the police, you know. She said, call them, please call the police. Call them because this is my house and you need to leave. The man said, trust me, you wouldn't like me to do that because this is my house and if the police come, me I go put you out. You understand? Listen to me. The woman end up have to call her best friend to come back, come pick her up. You know I get what I say? The woman end up have to call back her best friend to come pick her up from her own house and go catch with her friend. Nowhere to go, because she don't have nowhere. Remember, all of the houses where her husband left gear, all of the apartment units where her husband left gear, all of the businesses where her husband left gear, signed over to him in a theme name. So she couldn't even left the house and say, she go stay at one of the apartment units. You understand? Listen me. Her friend come. She said, this is not going to go like this. I'm going to see my lawyers first thing in the morning. She got the lawyer office. The lawyer said, listen to me, Miss Chisholm. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about this. We can fight it in court, but you signed over all your rights to him in my presence. Wanna get that, people? Remember the lawyer did tell her from the beginning, say, don't do it, you know. And she tell the lawyer, say, I hire you, I'm the one who pay you, so do what me tell you if you do. Right? She tell the lawyer, say, me hire you, so do what me tell you if you do. When she go back to the lawyer said, Mrs. Chisholm, I'm sorry I can't do anything to help you. I warned you about this, and you still went ahead and do it. We could try to fight it in court, but there's a possibility that there's nothing that could come out of this because you signed away your all rights in my presence. Nothing illegal happened there. So we can just go a court and try to see, but there is no guarantee. Right? So now this woman is an old woman. Everything where she work for, everything where she bill, everything where her husband and her bill, everything where her husband left gear when him drop out, the man probably a turn in a grave. The day when time he lay down in there and see one boy a sign in name pan all in possessions when he left his wife. So everything where she did earn, she was once a wealthy woman, have everything. And in her old age, a young boy can her and take everything from her. Everything from her. And left her a papa. Now today, as it is, she not rich, but she catch herself from where she was. The case is still ongoing in court. She filed the first one, lose, nothing happen, and she still a try. But homeboy money stronger than fear. You have to look into it. His money stronger than fear one. You understand? The money where she give him stronger than the liquor where she have right now. Because she sign over everything where did in her name into fame name. All our money, all our houses, all our cars, all our businesses, all our apartments, everything sign over to him. So the power where him have of fear own her money is what causing her to be unable to stand any chance to even win the case. And that is the dilemma of how the con man sweet talk him way into the old woman heart, win her over and con her for everything where she own. Now I hope someone will learn something from this one in the viewers, because you have some people out there where them have them games together. You understand? If you notice right throughout the story, one boy had everything well calculated. He makes sure that him treat her the way how she would want to be treated, until him get her exactly where he wanted her to be. Watch out, man. Start me in the comment section. Let me hear what is your opinion on this one. Until the next Unstoppable recap, stay strong, stay motivated, but most of all, remain unstoppable. Unstoppable.